and welcome to Be Yoga with Jakki. I'm Jakki and this is my yoga space out here on the houseboat where I live in the Netherlands. So this is a short 10-minute practice, completely staying low to the ground, so no standing in poses involved and no weight bearing on the wrists either. So this is totally suitable if you're not able to place any pressure or weight on the wrists, or maybe you've got an injury or disability that you're living with right now that makes some aspects of certain yoga poses difficult. Now, you don't need any props for this, just wherever you find yourself, that you've got a space that you can move the body a little. But I do have, if you want to grab a blanket and a cushion, this is just for our last pose to be a little restorative and yummy. So let's begin. So we're going to come into a wide-legged child's pose seat, but we're not going to the floor, just our legs are going to be in that position. So take a moment just to get settled and realise that here you are, you did it, you landed on the mat. And this is a little Qi Gong inspired movement in here as well. So for those of you that know Qi Gong or haven't experienced Qi Gong, we're just going to put in a little flow of that. So let's get started. So we're going to start by doing a little cat-cow in this seated child's pose. So placing the hands onto the knees, palms face down, and we're going to take an inhale as we move the chest forward, chin up to the sky and arch the spine. And then round in the spine, put a little weight in the palms on the shoulders as we exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale, chest reaches forward, spine arches, chin to the sky. And round in the spine as we exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, just warming up the spine, or maybe loosening the spine if you've had a day at work. Round in as we exhale. Inhale, exhale. And now we're going to come to a neutral spine, and we're going to take our hands out to either side, palms up, and we're going to start gathering any tensions, any soreness in the body, maybe any thoughts or uncomfortableness that you're feeling, like anxiety, stress. We're just going to start to gather all of that in. And this is from Qi Gong. And then just as the palms, the fingers of the palms start to meet, we're not going to let them touch. We're going to start just letting tension, soreness, just letting that clear down towards the earth. Now let's do that again, but this time we're going to gather what you'd like to fill that space with. So maybe sunlight, clarity, calm, joy. And then in that cleared space, we're just going to lower all of that down into Mother Earth. Let's do that one more time. This time, maybe just setting an intention, or thinking of something that you appreciate about today. And then let's just seal that intention down into Mother Earth, imagining it's already done. Beautiful. Now we're just going to lean on to our left side, our left bum, and keep the left foot tucked into the body, and we're going to put our right foot out. And then if you can, we're going to just gently reach and grab that big toe. If you're not able to do this, you can always bend the leg as well. We're not looking to, this pose isn't really about the leg as such, because we're going to then take our left arm and raise it up to the sky like a rainbow. And it's here that we're looking for that stretch. So you don't even have to grab your foot. If that's not available to you, you can just keep your right palm in the middle. But we're just going to take a moment to breathe here and feel that lovely stretch up the left side body. Being mindful of where the breath is right now. And let's come back, and then we're going to face, so adjusting the torso slightly so that we're facing our right toe. And then we're just going to do a head to knee pose, but this is being kind to your body. We're not here to like stretch and get into, we don't have to have the head to the knee. This is a gentle session. So just lifting the arms up and melting the body over the leg. And you can place your hands down at the side again. This practice is intended to be gentle and just noticing the body. Take another couple of breaths here before lifting up, and we're going to come into a butterfly pose. So bringing the soles of the feet together and clasping the hands together. And we're going to do a little cat-cow again, this time beginning with rounding the spine. And then curving the spine, chin to the sky. And do a few more like that in your own time. You don't have to change the breath or have it move in one way or the other. It's just gently warming up the spine or loosening the spine. As I say, if you've been out and working and be standing up or seating, your spine could do a little love. Do with a little bit of love. Okay, let's take that left foot out to the side again and reaching for the toe, right arm like a rainbow over the sky. Just feeling that nice stretch and opening in the right side. Maybe taking a gaze up to the sky, if that feels comfortable. And then facing that left toe, reaching arms up and just gently folding over. Head to knee pose, but very gentle. This is more about having that curvature in the spine than kind of stretching the hamstrings. Let's come back to butterfly pose. Just fit in a couple more cat-cows. I really like doing cat-cow in whatever position as part of any yoga routine that I do, actually. Not just morning. I just find it's really soothing for my lower back, and I can almost connect to the breath a bit more as well. Okay, when you feel satisfied, we're going to do a little yoga for the toes. So I'm just going to flip to the side so that you can see me. We're coming onto our knees and we're just tucking the toes, and we're just going to be here for a couple of moments. Do a little yoga for the feet, which can sometimes feel a little painful, but it is actually, well, I find it really nice. And if it's really uncomfortable, then of course just come off the toes at any point. But here we're just going to do some separating clouds, also from Qi Gong. So again, taking the hands out to the side, palms down, but this time we're going to cross them over. And you can take your head up to the sky as the hands do, and maybe lower the head as you bring the hands down. And this in Qi Gong is said to be of benefit, because the idea is you're lifting the spirits up to the cloud. And now you're thinking, I just need to be off my toes. Just one more time. And then we're going to move into our final position. So, uncurling the toes and going to come into a seated position with our legs out front. And this is where we can bring the pillow, if you have one handy, and if you don't, that's okay. You can just bend your knees, because we want it more as a flop sort of position, which is why we use this to kind of lift our thighs up to the torso. And we're just going to take a forward fold, just very gently rounding the spine, and just taking a few breaths in your own time. Just appreciating the time that you've taken to do this practice. Now just gently curling the spine back up, putting any props, any blankets or pillows to the side. Coming back into a comfortable seated position. Hands into prayer position. Just taking one more deep breath as you thank yourself for taking this precious time out of your day just to reconnect with the body, the breath. Slow any thoughts down. Namaste. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for being Yoga with Jakki.